Hey everyone, it's Monday, the 21st of September, and here we're back for our latest week on our video diary. I wonder if I'm holding it the right way around. Is it upside down? Is that the right way? Yeah. So there's me.
Happy solstice! Happy solstice, everyone!
So your main job is to make sure that people don't have to shit in that rubble bucket by getting
Yes, dear.
some wonderful
I
new
hope you
pipes
noticed I
sorted.
had a haircut for the weekend to make myself look better in the films. After last week's film, I looked scruffy.
Yep. In case you're wondering, this is my dad Neil. He's a brave volunteer that is putting together this fabulous toilet. And then there's Michael. Yeah, that's great. And Sarah.
Happy Monday.
Happy Monday.
Happy solstice!
And then he's my old friend Gavin as well. He's a horror filmmaker like myself, and he's a great artist. He's working on shields. So these awesome designs are based on, oh, do you have the pictures there, Gav? There we are. Came up with these kind of evil Romanesque kind of Eastern shield designs for the armies of the Faceless and the Saskaks from Dragon Knight, and Gavin is altering the designs so that they look a little bit better on these rounded shields. That's looking really cool though, Gav. Yep. And there we are, we're getting there. So we'll give those an extra couple of coats, and then eventually we'll probably dust them up. Maybe even using something like, can maybe order some dirt spray? Because you could rough them a wee bit, but maybe...
Damage them a wee bit.
Yeah.
Scuff the paint up.
Got some brown dirt spray already.
Sorry Michael, what do you have?
Sorry, got some brown dirt spray.
Yeah, we've heard about your brown dirt spray. I don't know if Gavin is ready to experience that. He's been bottling up for weeks. And
These are disgusting.
how about you, darling? What are you doing today?
She's overseeing me, making sure I do a good job.
Yeah,
She doesn't trust
a
me.
bit of everything.
Yeah, with good reason.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thanks, that's much better.
Would you like to see Michael demonstrate how dangerous new crossbows are?
Not really.
That's
That
exciting.
sounds frightening.
Hey Michael!
Just make sure you're pointing it at Laurie.
To be honest, I think the cost of insurance is worth more than the life of a normal Scotsman anyway. That. Anyway, Michael is now especially preparing his medieval weapon. Yeah, we'll be coming up with safe contingencies, darling. They might involve things like foam darts and whatnot. Here we go.
This is the video evidence for when.
Video evidence on it. And I mean, Michael is a trained archer as well, so
This isn't.
here we go. Okay, this is the target here, our box. We have to imagine that that's somebody's flesh.
Oh.
Like, let's imagine it's our friend Ian Leslie. Okay.
Just draw a face in the
Oh
box.
wait, maybe I should get this in slow motion.
Okay.
Okay, right, I'm going to switch it to slow motion.
Yeah, we don't give these to anyone.
Imagine how much fun it will be in the hands of our drunk extras running around the hills,
Yeah.
loading and firing these at each
They're
other.
gonna get marshmallow loads.
It's pretty cool though, eh?
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to trying the longbows.
Oh, the longbows, yeah. I imagine you'll probably end up having a little hobby fun with them. But I don't think they've got very strong draw power. I've made them kind of weak so that our guys can actually pull them back.
Was it £15?
Yeah.
Well, that's still enough to kill somebody.
Oh, well, that's all that matters. Great. And today I will be looking at getting the rest of our props casting and scheduling as well. So there's a shit ton of stuff to get done this week. So yeah, wish us luck. So now we have just ordered some halberds, which are like these cool axe spears, and we've got some awesome wooden longbows as well, which are coming along. Michael, being something of an expert in archery, will be having some fun with these. And what else do we have? More spears and shields. I mean, we've already got so much stuff, but we need it for an army of warriors. And what else are we getting? Oh, we've got some
Well, wireless audio.
Oh yeah, of course, that's right. Yeah, so like we have wireless lavalier mics, but our shotgun mic is on an XLR, and to be honest, XLRs, they're just pain in the bum, as Michael says, and they are a little bit. Don't get me wrong, they're fine for 99% of your stuff, but we've a friend of ours, Ryan Livingston, who is a star of Dragon Knight, is also an awesome sound recordist, and he has shown us the benefits of a wireless setup for the shotgun mic, and the sound is recorded and it's transmitted onto the camera, so it's in sync, and I don't know, it just seems great. So we've ordered one of those so we can liberate ourselves from the entanglements of the XLR cable. And in other news as well, we've just had confirmation of a new supporter and investor in one of our projects, which is amazing, absolutely fantastic news. We can't wait to work with this person, so that's more resources for our company, and that's great news. So yeah, I mean, it's shaping up today to be a fucking awesome day, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, well, it's an awesome week.
An awesome week.
Yeah, well, it's made the week, isn't it?
Yeah, it has. It totally has. So me and Michael will be gate crashing Sarah Daly's ladies' drink this afternoon. That will be excitingly caught on camera as well. That'll be amazing.
Yeah.
So now we're back in the church to harass Gavin and Neil. Let's see what they're up to. So Gavin has just shown me this awesome revised version of my crude Photoshop design for these Roman legionary style shields. Yeah, that looks fantastic. So these will be painted gold set against the black background. Yeah. Now these look excellent, Gav. Good work. Hi Neil.
Hi, I'm not here.
So now I have a copy of the script, the latest script, and we're just heading back to my place. Hey, if we're going to surprise Sarah and Kat, then we should maybe get Tom, so that we can send a few more emails, and then we're going to try and gate crash Sarah having her drinks with Kat Morgan, who is a makeup artist who works with us on almost all our films. So we're on our way to Tom's now. We're going to try and bring him along on our amazing bid to surprise Sarah and Kat. But we also can check with Tom that he's actually finished his Kickstarter planning as well, because we need to send a preview of that link to some very important people inside Kickstarter who have taken an interest in the project. So let's find Tom. The moment of truth.
And I'm holding garbage as well.
Yay!
Perfect.
Come with me, Tom.
Yeah, just 2 seconds, I'll be with you. Don't film.
Oh, your door's stuck in the garbage. Oh no, it's embarrassing. Which is basically Tom in a nutshell. Yay! So now Tom has joined our mission as we go to surprise Sarah and Kat. Yay!
What was that?
The mission, Tom. You can't forget the mission.
Nope.
The mission. Remember, I told you about the mission. The mission.
Sure. Let's just say for
remember the
argument's
mission?
sake.
Cool. So they should be in society. Let's ambush them there. I noticed, Michael, that Tom had 6 bottles of bleach in his rubbish bag that he was taking out.
Lime, bags of lime.
Can you explain why there were 6 bottles of bleach? Awesome.
An experiment.
Does it involve body parts?
Involves my body parts.
It's enough said, really. Yeah, fair enough. Yeah. Isn't it a beautiful day today, Tom?
It is gorgeous. I would have dressed nicer if I thought we were meeting Kat and Sarah.
Yeah, so it's quite a posh lunch, really. Yeah. Okay. Well to do.
Brought my fucking school bag as well.
It's good to have your school bag in case you know. Oh yeah, why have you got this giant bag?
Because I thought we were. I have notes in there and everything. I thought we were.
Well, no, I guess there will be an educational aspect to this. Because now we're talking about Tom's Kickstarter, and yes, to give it one last little peek. But the video's looking good though, well done on that.
Thank you.
This is a Kickstarter for Tom's project called Ghost Crew, which is a faux horror documentary slash
Full horror documentary / supernatural thriller.
yeah, exactly. Okay guys, you ready to gate crash? Yeah! Remember, it was all Tom's idea.
Yeah.
There it is. That nice club bar place. Yeah, that's the target. Okay. See them, Michael? Oh no. Maybe they're gone, Tom.
Maybe they're in there.
But inside.
Yeah.
So unfortunately, they're not here. But a little bird has told me that they're somewhere on that beach. Let's go to the promenade and we'll see them as little dots. They're heading back this way apparently. Yeah. Isn't this exciting, Tom?
Yeah.
What were you doing until I dragged you out unexpectedly?
I was setting up the MIDI controller on my computer.
That's such a hipster nerd thing to do.
Getting all my synths racked up.
You weren't like wanking to a bodybuilding mag like a real man.
No. Has to be after dark for that.
Yeah, Tom, after dark. Yeah, you could actually easily imagine this being like a kind of D-Day beach. Lots of guys dying in the cold. Yeah. Of course, they did say that they were coming to society.
Yeah, I don't know why we moved.
Well, I just thought like that we would be able to find them first. And look at these amazing panoramic shots. Don't we look fantastic? Wow. Have you heard the good news?
You read Sonic 8?
Are you okay, Tom?
Yeah,
You got too much of the...
really.
It's that kind of weird.
Oh, don't do that, Michael. It's disgusting. My God. Oh. Yeah, this...
Well done.
Why did you do this to me, Tom?
Why?
Why? Alright, guess we'll go and get a table.
Over here?
Yeah.
There? Well, it seems a bit more, you know.
Yeah.
That was a nice one.
So we're in society. So it's really nice here. What are you gonna have, Tom?
I already had a big lunch.
Did you? What
Yeah.
did you have for lunch?
I had a
Tell the world.
bacon and black pudding
Bacon and black pudding.
and poached egg.
Ooh,
It was basically like a breakfast lunch combo to sort me out for the rest of the day.
that could be quite nice. A salad. Black pudding,
Oh, yeah.
bacon, salad with, I don't know what kind of dressing you put in it. But maybe it's got chorizo.
I had
in
it all in a big sandwich, so.
Yeah, fair enough. Michael, your breakfast, what did you have?
I had porridge.
I've got an excess of porridge if you want to take some. It's like proper,
Oh my God,
call
look!
that seed or whatever it's called.
Hey!
Wow.
a video?
We've been like.
Kat, you're in the video series now.
Oh, great. Here we go.
Oh, sure.
One video of me cuddling, we're not social distancing.
We sanitized our whole bodies.
Kat Morgan. Hiya, Kat.
Hello, Buddy. How are you?
My favourite makeup artist in the world. There she is.
Of course, I'm everyone's favourite. No, I'm kidding. Delete that.
we were trying to surprise you guys, but it didn't work because
Yeah, we left.
we were hanging around here, and Tom got so grumpy that he kicked the dog.
That sounds like Tom.
No, sorry, he licked the dog.
Oh,
yeah, that's
much
more like Tom. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna put this off now. Now we're gonna have some drinks, so it's goodbye. Well, we've just had a lovely time having drinks with our friend Kat, who might be able to help us on our movie. She's one of the best makeup artists I've worked with. Isn't that right, Michael? Mm-hmm. Kat Morgan is one of our special family members who's been there for several of our movies. Oh wow, done Kindness of Ravens, The Black Gloves, The Devil's Machine, lots of them. Okay, right, so we came back to the church to make sure that everything is in tip-top shape, and it seems to be. So now we're going to go to my place where we're going to review Tom's Kickstarter campaign for Ghost Crew and talk a little bit about our own movie, Dragon Knight. So, anyway, then I learned this evening when I got back that sometimes getting involved on Twitter is not always a great idea, although it can often reveal some quite amusing hypocrisies. So, today, Russell Brand got himself into a little bit of controversy when he posted a picture of his dog and made a joke saying, "I love Bear, he brings out the beauty in people." Today, two working class men independently described him in surprisingly poetic language. "Apricot coloured," said one. "Cinnamon," said another. Which is quite funny, at least to me, as someone that came from a working class background, probably because it resonates with a kind of working class humour about the idea of using poetic and perhaps flamboyant language, and so of course Russell also comes from a working class background himself, which is precisely why he would feel that he could make such a joke in an affectionate manner. So this created a Twitter storm and a lot of debate. So I wisely decided to join in. So earlier today I posted, "Being from the working class, I can say working class folks would find this funny," as Russell Brand will know. So please, middle class, blue tick Twitter activists, no need to get offended for us. Thanks. And I made that joke because the huge expression of outrage seemed mostly to come from 20-something young people who are obviously social justice activists who tweet a lot about these kinds of perceived offences and outrages. You know the type. So, I honestly didn't think anything would happen. I didn't think anyone would care. But wow, I ended up discovering 248 likes, including one from a prominent journalist and another one from an actor that was in Guardians of the Galaxy. But there was also a bunch of angry comments. So I wouldn't normally get political because, I'm like most folks. I like some things to be in the middle, some things a bit more on the left, maybe I'm a little bit right on some things, but to be honest, I'm mostly kind of on the left, really. Left of centre, but, with a strong C, though, for centre. But anyway, I have to look at some of these comments, but I also have to charge my phone before I get into them. Here we have a lot of comments, millions and millions of them. So we're going to have a little bit of fun looking at some of the outrage that was pointed my way. And as one of the most sarcastic people in the universe, this should be quite an amusing process. Okay, let's have a look. What fun replies did Laurie get? Laurie, don't speak for all of us. I'm asking nicely. Sure, okay, but you know, not an opinion expressed when it was only outrage being expressed. Catherine Byrne here, who certainly looks like she spent her life in the mines, says, working class here, and it's incredibly offensive. He's perpetuating the stereotype that working class people can't possibly describe the colour of his dog in any other adjective than a basic one. Yeah, you notice that some of these, let's say, activist type folks don't really have much of a sense of humour. So this person, Zoe May, makes a joke saying, he probably lives in a warehouse in Hackney near Council Estate and shops at Aldi. And so now he's decided he's working class. Oh, great. Yeah, you're probably right. Although it is a certain kind of assumption to make that isn't entirely politically correct, is it? About my supposed identity, background and whatnot. Oh, but here she is, clearly a friend of the proletariat and a true philosopher of life, because she is an author of romantic comedies for HarperCollins. Oh, how nice. And apparently a journalist as well. So yeah, we could maybe, you know, iron out these issues whilst having lunch with her literary agent about how working class I am not, apparently. Andy Herrick says, ever done a hard day's graft, Laurie? Yeah, making films and actually somehow earning a living doing it is pretty hard. But I'll be honest, it's not as hard a graft as the vast majority of work that is done by what you describe as the working class. But my background is certainly, well, this background isn't very working class. This is blue with gilded gold, but but originally, yeah, well, my background is still pretty working class. You know, it's this, unfortunately. But then, no, fortunately, see, the thing about class in Britain is that folks tend to be quite proud of the class from which they came from. It's something that reflects themselves and their ideology somewhat, but mostly in their culture and humour, especially in Scotland as well. To be honest, in general in Britain, one would rather be working class or upper class than middle class. Middle class being this kind of humorless moral puritanism, which, to be honest, is the kind of ideology you see in this kind of young person's humorless kind of political antagonisms on social media, like kind of what we're seeing here, where any kind of nuance, humor, or irony is just lost. This guy here, Pelosi's here, movie producers, working class. Yeah, well, I mean, you know, I guess the assumption here is that every movie producer is a multimillionaire. Maybe I should have independent movie producer as my description. Okay, and then, oh, what else do we have? We have Gary Pune with this. I'm not really sure if that's supposed to, how insulting that's supposed to be. I would kind of like it to be more offensive if it's meant to be. It just kind of does sadly just kind of look like me, to be honest. Umar Ali says, who elected this balding loner as our representative? It is true, I'm kind of thinning a little bit. However, apparently I've still got a few years to go. So that might give me some time to figure something out. But if we're being honest though, Umar, I think you're kind of thinning quite a bit as well, to be honest. Right, this person called Shiva Moonchild says, with a name like Laurie and being a producer, I think not. Yeah, because as we know, the Bolshevik Revolution was led by Shiva Moonchild. So, yeah, and the rest, a lot of the comments just... most of the comments just relate to poor old Russell Brand. Yes, sweetie, I'm sure you're as working class as Jez Phillips. Jez Phillips is a Labour Party politician that is seen as a moderate. So this is kind of code really for saying that this particular person, Lisa Chamberlain, must probably have been a supporter of Jeremy Corbyn, who is more of a left-wing candidate. And I actually thought he was a really nice guy, and he is a really nice guy. Working class, you took the bus once. Yeah, well, I've actually taken the bus many times, and I like the bus. It's fine, you know, the bus to Glasgow, yeah, it's great. Nothing wrong with buses. But maybe for Adrian, we have to justify our working class attributes by the number of times we've taken a bus. No, mate, I've taken a bus 1,000 times. The only way is Brexit person says, stop rimming him, mate. He's being patronising and condescending in that usual knowing liberal way. So that's interesting, because most of the misdirected rage coming my way is actually from, I guess you could say liberal, but this is a strange political semantic because it's not really natural to British political discourse. You know, our traditional left, right, centrist kind of positions didn't borrow from American phraseology like this. You know, you didn't have to be a liberal, but now this has become a criticism of, well, basically of young left-wing folks that are more interested in social issues or social justice issues in comparison to things relating to, you know, like wages, employment conditions, you know, expenditure on the NHS, things like that. This guy, Kit Tan, says, yeah, hate to tell you, pal, you actually lost the annual Poor Boy election, so unfortunately you cannot speak on behalf of us all. Please, though, encourage this ridiculous middle-class gatekeeping from the... Well, I can't possibly say that, as you are entitled to speak for yourself. Well, yeah, fair enough. He says I'm entitled to speak for myself, and to be honest, that's what I'm doing. But to be honest, that's what anybody would be doing when they express an opinion on Twitter. Your name is Laurie, and you look like a fop, not the son of a coal miner. Thanks, Troy Williams. Yeah. So these guys are just all really frustrated right now because there just isn't much for them to protest about in the streets of London. Oh, man. But yes, it is an interesting thing to have a chance to go slightly viral on Russell Brand's Twitter. And it just goes to show how much of a sense of humour young people have on Twitter at the moment. Today is Tuesday, September the, what is it, Michael? 22nd? And we are on our way to the church or studio, the work, and we have with us a sexy delivery of costumes and props from Mythalon, the German medieval fantasy manufacturer. And this should be the last delivery, Michael, of our things. And some of these toys are explicitly for you, based on your recommendations for the costumes of our bad guys, the enemy foot soldiers called the Faceless. I'm also recovering since I went viral last night as well. That was charming. And unfortunately today, unlike yesterday, isn't very sunny, it's kind of grey. And to make matters even better, new COVID restrictions have been announced and are in place, which suggests that there could be a second lockdown to try and combat this second wave, which is always fun when you're in the midst of trying to shoot a movie. And of course, who do I see having a nice relaxing time outside at our place of work? Jenks. little buddy. Hey. Oh cool, more plastic tubs. Boring. This awesome box will have costumes. So all this stuff here, we'll take some stuff out of the bags in a minute and clean the oil off them because they're metal armour, and so they have oil lubricant to keep them safe. Ah, a gambeson. Cool. Yes, that's right. There was supposed to be a large gambeson. A couple of pair of extra large boots. My brown leather boots. For lads that might have big feet.
Some more gorget.
Pile of gorgets. Hopefully there's 6 gorgets. So as you can see, these are looking very cool. So these are bracers. They'll go on the forearms of our bad guys. These are pauldrons, I think they're called. They're like shoulder armor, so on the shoulders. And then these are greaves, and they will cover the area under the knee over here on each. Combined with the gorget, which is the armor that they wear here, and the gambeson, which is the padded coat, should look really cool. And we'll hopefully get a chance to perhaps even see what one of these dudes looks like. Maybe even, wow, maybe even tomorrow we could take a little peek. So yeah, very cool. So today is Wednesday and I've kind of slept in. Oh God, I need to get showered and made beautiful and get to the studio, get to work. Oh. Thankfully Sarah has made me coffee though. Okay, now I'm all showered and beautiful. So I'm ready now to go to the church and see how some of our brave workers are doing. Let's go find out. Ooh. Awesome shield design, Gav. It's coming along very nicely.
Yeah, it's really cool.
How is the gold paint working for you?
Pretty good.
Do you think you'll need more or?
I don't know, that's had...
Wow, it's reflective, isn't it?
Yeah.
See when the light hits it.
That's cool. Yeah, it looks really good in the photo that you sent.
But I kind of like did it like, well, I went round and by the time I got right the way round, this bit had dried again, so I kind of did it.
Yeah, yeah.
It's kind of got 2 coats on it, now you could do another one.
Yeah.
Especially in like the tips where it's kind of like quite thin. But, you know,
It's great though.
and the one that I'd, you know that I did one that was kind of like, I just painted around the patterns that were there. And it was a rubbish because all the yellow was shining through it, so blacked that one up again, that's good.
Fair enough.
Get done from scratch.
Maybe just to help speed things up a bit, I could ask Michael to help in the evenings, just to kind of just follow your stencils for the first coat, then it'll be drying. Then when you come in, you can do the, unless you think there's anything kind
Or
of.
even just kind of like one of them with that, just to go over it.
Yeah.
Until it starts to look kind of.
That's cool, because then Michael could clock in when you're going and do the next bits. That'd be awesome. Aye, because if we do that, then we could probably make some really good progress on all those shields this week. A bit. Today, I'm joined by, is this Michael's girlfriend, Sonia? Wow. And Sonia being the young lady, not the little creature beastie. How are you today, Michael? What are you having for lunch, Michael? What's this?
Beef
Kind of
thing. Yeah, looks like a lasagna, but it's not.
The question everyone's asking, is this a microwave meal or is this something Sonia made
Well,
for you that you've put in Tupperware?
It's in a microwave tub, so it's microwave.
Did you
I'm
did
not such a good wife though.
did oh you did
Not-
you
not
didn't?
yet.
No, hey, don't worry about it. You'd be the first wifey in you know Scotland to do this. That probably sounds equally sexist, doesn't it? Never mind. Yeah, hello, brother. Oh, gorgeous little poochie face. Oh, Jinx is going to get jealous of the attention you're getting.
I haven't seen her today, Jinx.
Have they met each other yet at all?
Aye.
I think so. And I think Jinx didn't like it.
Oh, It's these things, this familiarity though, it's to see each other more. So today, Michael, you've been working on leather. Oh wow, is this stuff you've done already?
The brown ones are pretty much done.
They are looking excellent.
Just
What a difference.
making them less plastic looking.
Totally. You guys, you might not remember what these used to look like, but they basically were like one colour and really plasticky looking. Now this stuff is looking legitimate. I've got another important announcement to make.
Do we?
You ready, Michael? You ready, Sonia?
Right.
You ready, Clara?
No.
So it seems that we are going to be featured on the BBC. Yay!
BBC Scotland
Yeah.
Still counts.
On a. So we're still in talks. It's not 100% confirmed, but it looks very likely that we'll be in featured in a funny show. And you like a funny show. I'll give you a chance to dress up, Michael, and appear in the BBC, which has always been your dream. And yeah, so that'll be great. So expect more on that as soon as we get more news and confirmation. Hi, Tom.
Hello.
So we're going to talk about Kickstarter. Yay!
Yep.
Yay! All the secrets for how to do a successful Kickstarter campaign. Unfortunately, those secrets can't be revealed in this video, otherwise you would all be successful at Kickstarter, and we can't have that, can we? So I'm in my office with Sarah Daly and Thomas Staunton, and we are now talking about some amazing tips for Tom's upcoming Kickstarter campaign for Ghost Crew. Grovel. So first I'm going to go through the suggestions I've made. And for all of you at home, this will give you an insight into how you too can be a Kickstarter success story like me. It's not helped my hair, but it's, yeah. Okay, let's have a look. So and we won't be going through every stage, guys, otherwise this would be an hour long and we wouldn't get much done, would we?
No.
So this is some suggestions for the first week, first day even. Right. 1, you must begin your Kickstarter campaign with a press release. And I've sent Tom an example of one of our press releases.
Sure.
Then, you must issue the press release. Because having written a press release on its own isn't very useful.
No.
No, people need to see it.
Yeah. I could just look really pleased with it.
Yeah, this is an
This is
excellent
great.
press release.
Yeah.
Too good for the press impact.
So we've got a database of journalists of about like 200 or something. So the press release goes out to all of them. Although the whole blog scene has changed so much now. There
Yeah.
used to be so many more independent bloggers just posting content.
Yeah.
But so many of them have died now because people are just posting shit on Twitter. Who cares? And it's all just like a few horror sites. But there's still some voices out there, and we need to get as many of them to spread the press release as possible. We'll upload the Kickstarter video to YouTube, and it'll have buttons that will take people straight to your campaign. And you have to post in all the horror Facebook groups as well. There's about 200 groups or something like that.
Yeah.
All the Reddit groups as well. And not just Reddit groups for horror, but also things to do with filmmaking, independent film, creepypasta, and
Normal.
yeah, exactly. All these things that have thematic connections to your story. And grovel to friends and family as well is always an important thing. When I did my first campaign, if it hadn't been for all my ex-girlfriends,
All your rich ex-girlfriends.
I would never have been successful in the first campaign. Yeah. So, and people like to help as well. Like, and I would like to help as well, but not any of you. So if you're going to message me with your Kickstarter, like, don't count on it. No, you have to be someone I've had a shameful past sexual relationship with that I feel so terrible about.
Put that out.
that I would want to give you some money for your
Nothing to
Kickstarter
be
campaign.
ashamed of.
That's why I'm making Tom the biggest donation to his Kickstarter campaign.
I am my own ex-girlfriend.
Yes, Tom's quite familiar with Madame Pam and her 5 lovely daughters.
Is that new? Never heard that one before.
Oh, okay, fine. It's a joke from, you know, the guys that did League of Gentlemen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's really?
Probably older than that.
I would imagine 1976 or so. Anyway.
You can just imagine running from the upstairs bedroom to say hi to Tom in the kitchen, and there he is lying astrewn, shaking hot white coconuts from the veiny love tree.
Yeah,
Coconuts.
that's from the League of Gentlemen.
Another League of Gentlemen one. That one was a really good one as well. Such a great show, that.
Mixturate, Benjamin. Mixturate. Pass water. Aquavita.
And then Twitter as well. You have to do a Twitter blast and you have to encourage others to help. One of the things that will horrify most people about a Kickstarter is just how utterly persistent and you have to be with folks as well. It's not something that, or what am I trying to say? You have to be fairly shameless, really, in order to make your campaign work. And that, when I say shameless, I don't mean that in terms of being exploitative or bullshit or anything like that. Yeah.
You'll do anything.
Tom will dance for pledges slowly.
He's naked now.
So with every, so those are some of the first things you need to do. And to be honest, there's so much more. Maybe I'll do a video in future talking about Kickstarters. But in general, it's all about being persistent and having new content, new stuff every week as well, to keep people stimulated and to give them new reasons to come back to your campaign after checking it out the first time.
Yeah.
Okay guys, well now we're gonna have to get some more work done, so it's goodbye for now. Bye.
Bye.
Now we're on our way to the church with this box and rubber glove. But in the box is a wireless transmitter and receiver for the shotgun microphone.
It carries invisible sound rays.
Sound ray.
That's what they call them in the biz.
I'll let Sarah concentrate on this junction so we don't get killed. But yeah, this should be cool. Michael's really excited about this. Apparently it's going to change his life. We've also got a fancy person coming this week from the BBC. BBC! So that'll be fun. And more about that eventually, to be told, to be shared. And I guess we'll get to see what Michael's up to now. He might be painting shields. Look what I've got for you.
Sponges.
It is the audio thing.
Yay! It's the audio thing. Ah, you're using paint, not just spray painting it.
Well, it'd be a mess. I don't think we've got that much spray paint left. Gavin just said to use that.
Fair enough. So this is what we have. The Road Link News Shooter. Ooh, pretty awesome. We can say goodbye once and for all to XLR cables on our microphones. Yes.
Hi, I'm just moving this bucket of pipes.
Cool, man.
It's glamorous, huh?
Yeah. I think you're glamorous.
Thank you.
Aww. This is where Michael sleeps. It's a little dungeon.
It's quite charming, really.
Yes, it's bijou. Looks like this is actually part of Michael's kind of holistic therapy.
Shield painting, Michael.
Community service.
Oh. So today is Thursday, the 24th of September, and I've slept in a little bit, but Sarah, Michael and Tom have already been awake and hard at work at the church, which is great, and I will be going there shortly. But first, I have had to have a shower to make my hair better. Not great, but better. And Sarah has returned briefly to make a lovely breakfast. Ooh. Pancakes?
Pancakes for everyone.
Pancakes for me.
Pancakes for you.
You.
Pancakes for the internet.
Mm.
I like to eat the banana with the skin on because that way you get all the delicious fiber. Yeah.
Mm.
Keeps Lori regular.
Oh no. Wow. I've got pancakes in the toaster here.
Yeah, it's not very haute cuisine.
Hey man, it'll be awesome. Because we've got maple syrup as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's basically all about the stuff you put on the pancakes, not
Oh,
about the pancakes.
don't you look pretty today? Oh, I think he does. So, we'll munch these pancakes and then I will go and see how these wonderful chaps are doing with the costumes and props. And we should also be getting Michael dressed up today as one of our bad guys, now that we basically have the props and such like that we need. So, unfortunately, I was so excited to eat the pancakes that I had a culinary wardrobe malfunction. So now for the rest of the video, you will see me with a different shirt. That should be exciting. And here I have arrived outside the beautiful church on this gorgeous, lovely day. We won't have too many of those left. Let's go inside and see what our brave warriors are up to. Michael! Hello! How are you doing today?
Alright.
Great.
Just painted some shields, but I'm just trying to figure this. See if I can strap this onto here somehow.
Yeah, cool. Yeah, that's what Ryan suggested. And hi, Gavin.
Hello.
How are we doing today? Ooh. These are looking cool.
Yeah, looks pretty funny. This is shiny.
You look like the most nicely dressed Isengard orc. Make all these shields. That little pot of gold paint seems to be going quite far.
Yeah, that's that. 3 big square ones. Two and a bit.
Cool.
Round ones. These have 2 coats on them.
Sure.
So they might do one.
Cool. So Michael, you have now gloriously figured that out.
Yep.
Yeah. No more XLR cables. That's it. All wireless.
Yep.
And you connected it outside the blimp as well, so we don't need to get a bigger blimp. Because those blimps, it would have cost Gav about 550 quid to buy that piece of plastic. It's not the best use of money, is it?
No.
So yeah, nice one. And props to Ryan as well, who gave us some tips. And yes, great.
Say something really important.
So you're back now, Neil.
Yes, my back. I'm back, yes.
And how is your back?
It's still sore because you're making me work too hard.
Yeah, well,
According to your mother, you're a really mean son who makes me work far too hard.
yeah, I mean, she's probably right. But let's.
Yeah.
So, what's getting done next in the bathroom?
Well, the tiler's coming on Monday.
Oh, cool. We've got a
And-
Tyler coming on Monday.
And
Great.
the paint is coming on the weekend, and the Sparky's got the special switch.
Oh, look, there's a hole for the toilet.
Yep. Just waiting for the tilers to make their life easier, because I work around trying to make everyone's life easier by letting them tile, and then it'll be cheaper to tile.
Great, okay, nice one.
So then next week I'd say we'll have that going, bud.
Oh, okay.
That'll be
We'll
shipping,
have a
right?
toilet party.
Yay!
Alright, well,
But here we've got a nice architrave switch, see that? So instead of having the switch hanging out of the wall like a
nice one.
true Sparky, I'm going to fix it. Yeah.
That'll be better.
Yeah.
Alright, we'll try not to.
Yes, dear.
Cool.
Thank you very much. I'll look after myself. Like Gavin.
Hey, maybe you could help me with a little thing. Or
Yeah.
maybe either of you guys could actually. Let me see. Got these little gold trims that need to go on the end of one of these spears. So we've got Neil who's looking at pipes so that all of Michael's jobbies can go from one
No,
room
this
to
is a
another.
sink.
A sink.
It's a bit small jobbies.
Okay. And Michael, you're going to get dressed up as one of the faceless from Dragon Knight.
Yeah.
So you'll be needing your trousers,
I have to remove
a
my face.
gambeson. Gavin's painting shields.
I'm going to the dump again.
Oh really? You dumping more boxes? Yeah, so many boxes.
They're all in our car.
It still looks kind of messy, darling. Yeah. So,
Well, if you start now, you'll get it cleaned up before dawn.
uh-oh.
Take it, this is mine.
Yeah.
I'm not answering you.
Yeah, it's your milkless tea. Michael's drinking normal tea without milk. Yeah.
Milk in the fridge.
He doesn't want your stinking cow milk.
Neil said that a little bit like the crow from Hug Me, I'm Scared.
He did a bit.
There's milk in the fridge.
There's milk in the fridge!
That's good. I've got some coffee without caffeine.
What's even the point?
Yeah, I know, there's no point. Yeah, basically brown water. So let's see what Michael looks like dressed as one of our terrifying level 1 henchmen, the Faceless. Michael,
Yes.
how did it feel doing all those things with the costume? Did you feel suitably badass? Did you feel like an evil Spartan, a naughty Roman?
All those things together.
Yeah. So it only took me and Michael about 4 hours to get all those costume accessories on. There is a meticulous order to how you put these things together, which you don't realise until you've made every single mistake possible in the incorrect order. So for example, not having the cross belts hidden under the chainmail and but finally, yes, we've got a little mock-up of this badass baddie dude.
Every time you film me, I'm cleaning.
What are you doing, Sarah?
I'm cleaning.
Cleaning.
In a stereotypical gender role.
Yay! I mean,
Yeah, place is a state, so I just want to restore some order.
you know how messy boys are.
Messy, messy pups.
Neil sounds optimistic about the toilet.
Neil sounds optimistic about everything.
Yay!
Nah, I'll be fine.
He said the poop chute should work soon.
That's important. We need a poop chute. Otherwise our poops all stay in the building.
Oh. So today is Friday and we are on the way to the church to see Michael and some visitors from the BBC. But most of our work at the moment is all about the scheduling for Dragon Night and making sure that we can schedule it in such a way that is safe as well, or as safe as possible for everyone that is working on it. And that's proving to be quite a fun challenge, eh?
Yeah, fun.
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 We're kind of finding that adding some more production days is actually allowing us to make things a little bit easier. Eventually, guys, I might do a video on the schedule to give you guys a sense of the woe and misery that goes into producing a low-budget sword and sorcery film in these circumstances. It is quite busy today, but in the meantime, let's say hi to Michael.
That's kind of
That was great.
Michael.
This one kind of came like that, so I'm trying to tone it back a bit.
Oh, wow, really?
Looks like it's died.
Yeah, these are looking great, Michael.
Yeah.
Brilliant belt work.
That looks cool. It's fine if some of them are like that.
Well,
Still better
Oh,
than
you
before.
bought your own little wooden case of polishes.
You look like one of those guys in that show. What's that show where they're all hipsters and they're all fixing old stuff? Forget what it's called.
I don't know. I'm just thinking of that song. Granddad, we love you. Granddad, we care. Oh,
Looks like a bespoke Leatherman.
There's probably a word for that.
A Leatherman.
Leatherman.
Yeah, I think you're probably right, darling.
Yeah, these are pretty good.
Did you miss me, Michael?
Hmm?
Did you miss me?
No, not really.
Oh, sorry, man. There he goes. Michael is looking beautiful in his outfit today. Oh, Michael, tell us, what are you wearing?
Wearing my outfit.
Who are you wearing? Who made your jacket?
Who made it?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Oh, is it menswear Slaters?
No, it's Scopes.
Scopes.
Yeah,
Looks very nice.
thanks.
You're looking like a very dapper gentleman.
Thank you.
We insist on gentlemanly perfection here at Hicks with all our crew. I wonder if we could have like a dress standard for our crew for the shoot. Probably not, really. In fact, we had once upon a time promised them Hex hoodies, remember?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe there's still time. Put in a little order and get them some Hex stuff. COVID Hex masks, yeah. Oh well. Shouldn't be long before we have our BBC visit. But I don't think don't know if I'm allowed to film them though, coming in. Basically, we have some folks coming in to do what you call a recce, where they come and take a look at the set space and decide if this would be an environment they can film in, which should be fine, in fact. And then after that, it's back to work, killing the schedule for our shoot, which is happening in maybe about 2 weeks' time. Oh, so there's a huge amount of organisation that happens, and the pace and the escalation of work goes through the roof in the weeks just prior to the film. So it's going to be really, really interesting to see just how stressed and exhausted I look in our video diaries in the lead up. But once you hit the shoot, then adrenaline kicks in, then you're just making the movie and it becomes a different experience. It becomes a surreal, crazy, energetic experience, but it's not one that's filled with the kind of anxiety and the rush to try and get everything perfect before the shoot. Because then you have gone to war with the army you have, not the one you wish you had. So then, there you go. And so our film can be as successful as the American occupation of Iraq. You see? Perfect. Donald Rumsfeld would have made a great film producer. Hi.
Hi.
So, the BBC people were nice.
Good.
Yay. We'll get to see them soon.
Did they say when?
No. We'll let them know when we're not shooting the movie and they're going to work around that.
Oh, great. Okay. Fair enough.
So, are you ready to have a pie?
I guess it's pie o'clock, yeah.
Wow. Pies. Quite excited about this pie.
They are. Delicious gluten-free pies
Gluten-free pies.
for everyone. Don't look at my dirty oven.
Oh,
Not
is that a euphemism?
No.
Oh. Yum. I'm a big fan of these pies.
Yeah, they're good. Probably should have made some vegetables or something, but we don't have time for that.
These are quite expensive though. These are middle class pies.
Yeah.
They're pie minster pies, but yum. Yum, yum, yum. After this, I will be back to scheduling with Sarah. That's fun.
Yeah, I can't wait. What? Why are you filming me? Why are you always filming me when I'm at the sink or doing menial woman tasks?
No,
It's not all I do.
We're having coffee, darling,
Yeah.
to help our brains.
Nothing will help our brains.
Yeah, we need this coffee because we're going to be doing more scheduling.
Whoa.
What's your favourite part about scheduling today? Is it the 137 scenes and splitting them into day and night sections in the midst of a global pandemic?
Yeah, that's the best part.
The sheer amount of outdoor locations when daylight will end at 3:30.
3:30, yeah. At least we'll have nice short days and we'll be able to relax in the evenings.
Yeah, relax in the evening. So yeah, it's going to be good. Hey, at least we have 2 cups.
One each.
One L, which is reversed because of the camera, I guess.
But, you know, letters.
Yeah.
Thanks to my friend Mary Brennan.
Your friend Mary
She
Brennan.
bought us these for Christmas.
Oh,
Surprise.
yeah. And just so you know, it's 11:45 p.m. and I'm still working on the schedules, and I will be working on the schedules for Dragon Night along with Sarah for probably hours. It will never end. I just want you to know that's what it's like scheduling a film forever and ever and ever and ever and ever. So guys, if you would like to follow our behind the scenes videos on our story of how we're building a horror movie studio and making films, then please hit subscribe and the bell notification icon. Also, if you would like to support our channel and all our content, then please do check out our Patreon on the link below. Thanks for watching and goodbye.